Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be reactions for WWE Night of Champions 2025. And I got 5 out of the 6 matches correct, which is overall a great pay-per-view for me. So I only got 1 match wrong, which is really good. So let's get right into the results. So the first thing is a King of the Ring tournament final singles match. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Winner of the singles match and the King of the Ring for 2025, Cody Rhodes. And I would like to say that I'm not really too surprised by this outcome. Like I said in my predictions video, I pretty much knew Cody Rhodes was going to win for storyline reasons. And like I also said in my predictions video, I just didn't see Randy Orton winning because I kind of knew that they were not going to do Randy Orton versus John Cena again. They've already done Randy Orton versus John Cena already. And they kind of had built that up as their final match ever. So why would they have Randy Orton versus John Cena again, while Cody Rhodes is trying to, get back into the main event and try to win back the title that he lost to John Cena at WrestleMania 41. And as of what happened in the main event, it makes sense for Cody Rhodes to face John Cena at SummerSlam and try to win the title back that he never lost. So I'm not too surprised by that outcome. The second thing is a street fight match, Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. Winner of the street fight, Rhea Ripley. I did not have much to say about this match in the predictions video, but I'm not too surprised that Rhea Ripley won. I really am not. And I was actually thinking about this over the show, actually. How, Rhea Ripley is a mega star. And Raquel Rodriguez is a mega star. But you gotta realize, who is gonna draw more money by winning this match? Is Rhea Ripley gonna draw more money, or is it Raquel Rodriguez gonna draw more money? Because Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez, they're both great wrestlers. They're both megastars. And they both have had great matches before on NXT and the main roster. And you gotta realize from the standpoint of, who do you think is gonna draw more money and who's the biggest star? It's obviously gonna go with Rhea Ripley. Now, Raquel Rodriguez is a great wrestler and she can draw money too. But if you have to think who's gonna draw more money by winning this match to help out the pay-per-view, it's obviously going to be Rhea Ripley, and I was thinking about that throughout the match and the show, so I'm not really too surprised by that outcome. Third thing is a singles match, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Winner of the singles match, Sami Zayn. Yeah, I'm not too surprised by this outcome. I kind of knew that Sami Zayn was going to win and finish the feud. It just kind of made sense to do this because, one, it's Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, and if Sami Zayn did not win this feud, then the feud would continue, and Sami Zayn kind of needed to win this feud to end the feud, if you get what I'm saying, because I think WWE has more to do with Karrion Kross now more than ever. I was really talking about this during the predictions video that Karrion Kross is getting over with the WWE audience just like LA Knight did. and he's going to be a big star if WWE uses him correctly. And as what I have seen lately on the fans cheering him on main event, what he said on Twitter, and overall what WWE has been doing with him, like I said, I think Karrion Kross is going to become a big star. And like I said in my predictions video, if WWE uses Karrion Kross correctly, Karrion Kross can become a world champion. And he was a world champion for NXT. And he had a good run with the title. So I'm saying, well, you know, why can't Karrion Kross have, you know, a championship on the main roster? He would do great with a title. And, you know, I just see some big things in him in the future if WWE uses him correctly and they turn him into the babyface. Like I said in my predictions video, I've had previous exposure to Karrion Kross before WWE when he was Killer Kross in MLW, Major League Wrestling. And when I saw him on that show, I knew that he was going to be a big star for either WWE or AEW. So, like I said, Sami Zayn needed to win this match to end the feud, but I see big things for Karrion Kross in the future. Fourth thing is a singles match for the WWE United States Championship. Jacob Fatu, the champion, versus Solo Sikoa. Winner of the singles match and the new WWE United States champion, Solo Sikoa. So this is the only match on the pay-per-view that I actually got wrong. And that's because I kind of wasn't thinking about it that much. You know, I should have had more thought to it than I did, because I did really think that Jacob Fatu was going to retain and he was going to go into SummerSlam as champion. But as of what happened in the match itself was good. But, you know, what happened in the end is that, you know, Solo Sikoa obviously got help to win the match. He had JC Matejo come out. Tonga Loa returned. And a guy they had been mentioning and rumoring coming to WWE for a while, because he's been working main event shows for WWE, and he's been on the road for WWE for a long time. And it was rumored about 2 weeks ago that he would be, you know, helping Solo Sikoa win the title, which I wasn't thinking about when I did my predictions video, is that Hikuleo would come out and help Solo Sikoa win the title. So that this match was my bad. I should have been thinking more about it, and I really wasn't. I just really thought that Jacob Fatu would win this match and go into SummerSlam as champion. And Jacob Fatu had a good run with the title. I don't know how long Solo Sikoa will hold the title for. They might try to do the Roman Reigns treatment with him. I'm not too sure. But we'll see. But overall, it was a good match. The fifth thing is a Queen of the Ring tournament final singles match. Asuka from Raw versus Jade Cargill from SmackDown. Winner of the singles match and the Queen of the Ring for 2025, Jade Cargill. I would like to happily say that I actually predicted this match correct. I said it in my predictions video. I had a hard time predicting this match just based on the fact that both of these wrestlers deserve to win this match. And I said in that predictions video that either I'm going to get this match right or I'm going to get this match wrong. and I can happily say that I predicted it correctly. But I also said in that video that both of these wrestlers have major storyline potential, because they could have done Asuka versus Io Sky, which would be, two friends fighting each other for the title, because Asuka and Io Sky used to be in Damage Control, and then Damage Control kind of disbanded for various reasons, and that would have been a good storyline. And then you have something that they've been building up to for a while, having Jade Cargill face Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. And I kind of knew that was the direction that they were going to kind of go in, is have Jade Cargill win the Queen of the Ring and have her face Tiffany Stratton for the title at SummerSlam. But overall, it was a great match, and I'm happy that I predicted it correctly. And the sixth thing and the main event is a singles match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. John Cena, the champion, versus CM Punk. Winner of the singles match and still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, John Cena. Yeah, I'm not too surprised by the outcome, but I'm kind of surprised because of how we got there. So, if you haven't watched the pay-per-view for yourself, I would really recommend you to watch it, because I'm pretty much going to spoil the whole main event now, because this is my reactions to it. So, basically, it was just a normal John Cena versus CM Punk match at first. And then John Cena, like he has done the past couple of times, has knocked out the referee. So now it's just, there's no referee. There is just John Cena and CM Punk. And then Seth Rollins decides to come out. He decides to try to pull a WrestleMania again and make it a triple threat match for the title. He tries to cash in on John Cena and CM Punk. And CM Punk and John Cena fight back against, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Of course, they get help from Penta and Sami Zayn, who have their own issues with Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. And basically, Penta and Sami Zayn take out Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and it's just Seth Rollins. And he's still trying to cash in, but eventually John Cena and CM Punk take out Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins gets back involved in the match, and he basically takes out CM Punk, and John Cena takes out Seth Rollins, and that helps John Cena win the match. And this is something that I was talking about in my predictions video, about how CM Punk winning this match wouldn't really make sense storyline-wise. Yeah, CM Punk is a good person to beat John Cena for the title and take it away from him, but it just doesn't make sense storyline-wise. And what I just explained to you about the ending of the main event is the exact reason why I said it didn't make sense for CM Punk to win the title, because of everything that happened at the end of the main event, because of Seth Rollins getting involved. Now, I know a lot of wrestling fans are kind of tired of this feud between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. It's been going on for almost 2 years now, and I understand. But I kind of knew from a storyline standpoint that it just didn't make sense for CM Punk to win the title. And after Cody Rhodes winning King of the Ring, I kind of already knew that what direction they were going to be going in for SummerSlam. It would be John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the title at SummerSlam. And after everything I explained, that's pretty much I knew how it was going to go. And yeah, that's why I knew CM Punk winning the match wouldn't be good storyline-wise. Yeah, I also said in the video that both of them did have a chance to win, and it is true because they're both great wrestlers, John Cena and CM Punk. But I just knew storyline-wise, it was just not a very good idea for CM Punk to win the title. And after everything I seen in the main event with Seth Rollins and CM Punk, I knew storyline-wise that feud is now going to continue still. So that was the main event. It was overall great. So what is my match of the night? The match of the night is going to be really hard to choose. There's actually a couple great matches on the show. But I'm obviously going to have to go with the main event, John Cena versus CM Punk. Just based on everything around it. The build-up, the story, the feud, the ending. Yeah, that's my match of the night. Singles match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. John Cena, the champion, versus CM Punk. What is the underdog match of the night? I would say both Queen of the Ring and King of the Ring are the underdog matches of the night. They were kind of overshadowed by John Cena versus CM Punk. But I'm going to say that both the King of the Ring, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, and the Queen of the Ring, Asuka versus Jade Cargill, are both great matches. They both showcase the King and Queen of the Ring very well, and I think that they're the underdog matches of the night. What's my honorable mention? My honorable mention is the street fight match between Rhea Ripley versus Miguel Rodriguez. I know it's going to be a little bit biased for me to say that because I love stipulation matches. And I love matches like this, and it's kind of biased. But it's my honorable mention. I love stipulations because I think that it adds more to the feud and the story that's going on. And I think that was good. So, those were my predictions and reactions for WWE Night of Champions 2025. Please post a comment. What were your predictions and reactions for WWE Night of Champions 2025? And if you guys like this video, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period.